each split off part holds different memories, beliefs, and physical sensations in it. So in that sense, it is a well-developed, separate personality. You could think of them as sub-personalities. Some of our parts hold the shame, some hold the rage, some hold the pleasure, some hold the excitement or the intense loneliness, or some of them hold the abject compliance. But all parts have a function to protect the family of parts from feeling the full terror of vulnerability, which would lead to annihilation. The reason why vulnerability is so scary, of letting the inner child out, is because in order for a part to come out, there must have been some perceived trauma. And then basically, it's like the child is stuck in time, reliving this trauma, but we just try to avoid it from happening, so we shove it deep in our unconscious mind so that we don't get to it anymore. It's a very Black Mirror in that sense, right? But it's stuck reliving this loop, and when it comes out, it has to relive that thing. It has to, it's feeling that the whole time. And the greatest fear is the fear of death. Right? That's the reason the twin terrors of the fear of that we won't be loved and the fear that we're not enough are all founded on the fear that if we're not enough and we don't get loved, we will die. The terror of annihilation. So I've done a whole other video series on this, on the meaning of life and death, and it was based on, it was like a reading or like an analysis of Becker's denial of death. Okay, so this all jives with that. It's all consistent with it. All the parts have a function ultimately to protect the family from feeling the full terror of impending death, annihilation. So basically what you need to do is to recognize that each part is stuck with burdens from the past and respect and appreciate their functions in the overall family system. So the natural thing that the average person does is they think, I don't like that part of me. And this is where NPD literature really makes a lot of sense. There's a part of you that you don't like, the shy, awkward part or whatever it is that you're sort of embarrassed of becoming or of being. And maybe you feel humiliated or something in being in that part. So then you just shove it down. Actually, that's not the way you will ever grow and mature and get real power over yourself and life. Instead, the way to do it is actually counterintuitive. You let it come out and you recognize that part is that way because it's burdened from the past. Okay, then you would respect and appreciate it, that it was trying to do something for you, for the whole family, for you, the family of self that you are. And you need to ensure that all parts feel welcome and appreciate that they were formed in an attempt to protect the self system. So maybe you have this perfectionistic self that you want to get rid of, and maybe you've done some work, right? And you're like intermediate level therapy work, and you see that part of yourself, and you're just like, yeah, man, if I could just get rid of that part of me, then everything would be great. But actually, that's the wrong way to go. You need to appreciate that part because it was actually doing something good for you. And then when you appreciate it, you respect it and appreciate it and hold it up to the light and really see, like, I love you. Not just like, I see you, man, you're doing good, fist pump. It's more like, I love you for protecting me, thank you for doing this for the family system, but you are tired, you're overused, you need to rest. And when you relieve that part of its great responsibility of protection, it will change. All of these parts initially had positive intent. They were all formed in an attempt to protect the self-system. So now we get to the idea, one of the guiding assumptions of IFS, which is that each part has positive intent. And I have a whole other guided meditation just to get you there, to experience the positive intent for yourself. But the theory is every part in you has a positive intent for the family system, for you, the person. Even if, because it was young or less developed intellectually or just didn't understand psychology or whatever, or if it was just young, right? Even if its perceptions led to actions or effects that turned out to be counterproductive or to cause dysfunction in you. So there is never any reason to actually fight with or coerce or try to kill or eliminate a part of you. That is actually, if you try that, it will actually lead to greater neuroses and greater disorders psychologically. The way to grow and the way to experience true freedom in the self is to promote the internal connection and integration, which would lead to the harmony.